Joining us now is Donn Davis, minority owner of Team Liquid, a global esports company with athletes in 14 different video games, and founding partner of Revolution Growth, chairman also of the Professional Fighters League and MMA bracket competition, a rival to UFC. Very good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us.
Sure. Great to be here.
My first question before we get on to the esports on MMA more broadly is how much longer does this stay as just a sort of more niche following on cable and online as opposed to actually being on traditional broadcast TV?
Yeah, great question. There's 300 million MMA fans around the world, so it's really the third largest fan base other than basketball and soccer. So it is really a broad-based sport, but in the United States, only 20% of that audience, 80% is international. So this is going from niche to mass. It's just the United States is not well aware of it. ESPN now carrying the UFC and carrying all those fights around the world is really that tipping point where the business is now going to start to explode. So it's almost like the internet in 1999 or 2000. We all had an email address, but it took a decade for the business to start to explode. So I think the fan base is there. You're going to see more product, more fights, and more business evolution of MMA now.
And what is the business evolution of MMA? As someone that is not a fan of that, but I watch more traditional sports.
Yeah, really, there's three things going on. First of all, MMA is made up of 6 disciplines. 5 of them are in the Olympics. MMA itself will probably be in the Olympics in 2028. So whether you're into judo, wrestling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, those are the disciplines that make up MMA. But this generation, that are 18 to 35, they love high action. The average MMA fight, 10 minutes. MMA is a global sport seen in 150 countries. So when we're talking about disruption of sport, high action for short attention span, global, easy to understand rules, MMA is square on those 2 really big trends. And so what you're going to see in MMA is more offerings. There's only been UFC, more different kind of product. There's only been one kind of product where a promoter decides who's going to fight. So those are the kind of evolutions you're going to see.